You know, one thing I hear all the time is, why do my legs feel weaker as I get older? I used to walk for miles, dance at weddings, climb stairs without a second thought, and now, even standing up from a chair feels like hard work. If you felt this way, please know you are not alone, my modern and unstoppable seniors. It's a common experience, and the good news is, there's something we can do about it. In fact, you might be surprised to learn that our legs often weaken. First, because they carry the most weight. They do the heaviest lifting every single day. They're the pillars that hold us up. And like any pillar, they need the right kind of care to stay strong. Here at Wellness for Modern Seniors, we believe in giving those pillars the support they deserve, so you can continue living your life with energy, freedom, and confidence. What many people don't realize is that muscle loss, especially in the legs, can start much earlier than we expect. It creeps in quietly, sometimes as early as our 40s and 50s, and by the time we hit our 60s, we start to notice it more. You might feel a little less steady on your feet, or notice it takes longer to get moving in the morning. But here's the really encouraging part. Just because it happens doesn't mean we have to accept it as our fate. Our bodies are remarkable, and with the right fuel, we can give our legs the strength they need to keep us active, independent, and enjoying life to the fullest. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, let's talk about that fuel. Because no matter how much we stretch or exercise, if we're not feeding our muscles properly, they simply can't perform at their best. Think of it like this. Your muscles are like the engine of a car. Without the right kind of fuel, the engine sputters and slows down. But when you fill it with premium fuel, suddenly everything runs smoother, faster, and stronger. And luckily, nature has given us plenty of delicious, everyday foods that act as exactly that. Premium fuel for our legs. One of my personal favorites, and something I often recommend, is salmon. Now, I know not everyone is a fan of fish, but hear me out for a moment. Salmon is a powerhouse when it comes to muscle health. It's packed with high-quality protein, which is essential because protein is quite literally the building block of our muscles. Every time you take a bite of salmon, you're feeding your muscles the tools they need to stay strong. But there's more to it than just the protein. Salmon is also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce inflammation in the body. Less inflammation means less stiffness, less pain, and more freedom to move the way you want to move. I've spoken with many of you, my modern and unstoppable seniors, who've shared how even small changes to your diet have made a big difference. Adding salmon to your meals a couple of times a week might just be one of those changes that surprises you with its benefits. And if you're not a fan of salmon, don't worry. I'll share more wonderful options that suit all tastes. Because what really matters is that we're taking steps, no matter how small, toward keeping our legs strong and our bodies full of energy. You've built a lifetime of memories on these legs. Carrying children, dancing with friends, exploring new places. And you deserve to keep making memories without worrying about weakness or instability slowing you down. So, my modern and unstoppable seniors, let's make a little promise to ourselves today. Let's treat our legs not as something we have to accept weakening with age, but as something we can nourish and strengthen every single day with simple, enjoyable choices. You're never too old to feel stronger, steadier, and more confident in your own body. And together, right here on Wellness for Modern Seniors, we're going to do just that. Now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. Have you tried adding more of these foods to your diet before? What worked or didn't work for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else to take charge of their health. And hey, if you're part of our unstoppable community, help spread the word by sharing this video with your friends and family. Let's support each other in living our best, healthiest lives. All right, my modern and unstoppable seniors, let's keep that energy flowing and dive right into another food that can really make a difference in strengthening your legs. You might not be surprised by this one, especially if you've heard it mentioned before, but it's absolutely essential. Leafy greens. Yes, that humble spinach, kale, and all those bright green veggies you see at the grocery store. Now, I know they don't always get the same level of excitement as a nice steak or a piece of cake, but trust me, they are incredibly powerful when it comes to building strong muscles and bones. Why do they work so well? Well, leafy greens are rich in vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a critical role in bone health. As we age, our bones can become more fragile, and the last thing we want is to compromise our mobility. Strong bones support your legs, and with healthy bones, your muscles have a better foundation to stay strong. In addition, leafy greens are also packed with magnesium and potassium, which are both essential for muscle function. These minerals help prevent cramping and support muscle contraction, so you can move more freely without worrying about sudden twinges or pains. I can already hear some of you thinking, but I don't really like kale, and that's totally okay. There are so many ways to incorporate these greens into your meals that don't require you to feel like you're eating a salad every day. You can sneak spinach into a smoothie, toss some kale into your soups, or add arugula to a sandwich or wrap. The key is consistency. Adding even a small amount of greens to your daily meals will add up in the long run and make a significant difference in your leg strength and overall health. Let's not forget about sweet potatoes, another one of those unsung heroes when it comes to leg strength. These bright orange tubers are a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates, which give you the energy you need to stay active throughout the day. Unlike simple carbs like those found in sugary snacks, sweet potatoes provide steady energy that helps your muscles work efficiently. Plus, they are high in vitamin A, which supports cell growth and repair, so it's helping your muscles and tissues stay healthy as well. And let's not overlook their high fiber content. Fiber keeps our digestive systems working smoothly, which can be incredibly beneficial for overall health and well-being. But what does that have to do with our legs, you might wonder? Well, when we eat more fiber, we reduce inflammation in the body, which can also help keep your legs feeling less stiff. Less inflammation means you can move more freely and comfortably, without the aches and pains that sometimes come with aging. I know a lot of my modern and unstoppable seniors out there are already cooking up some delicious sweet potato dishes. Whether you enjoy them roasted, mashed, or baked into a casserole, sweet potatoes are an easy, flavorful, and nutritious option to add to your meals. All right, moving on to our next superstar, eggs. You might already know that eggs are a fantastic source of protein, but did you know they are also rich in vitamin D? Vitamin D is crucial for keeping your bones and muscles healthy. Without enough vitamin D, our muscles can weaken and our bones become more susceptible to fractures. So, by including eggs in your diet, you're not only getting that muscle-boosting protein, but also a healthy dose of a vitamin that keeps your whole body strong. Now, I understand that for some, eggs might not be the easiest thing to add to every meal. But think about all the ways you can enjoy them. Scrambled eggs in the morning, an omelette for lunch, or even boiled eggs as a snack. They're versatile, quick to prepare, and packed with the nutrients that matter most for muscle and bone strength. So, my modern and unstoppable seniors, here we are, with a power-packed list of foods that are not only delicious but also essential in helping you build stronger legs. By including more salmon, leafy greens, sweet potatoes, and eggs into your meals, you're taking key steps toward keeping your legs as strong and healthy as possible. And remember, it's not about making huge changes overnight. It's about taking small, consistent actions that add up over time. These foods are easy to find, easy to prepare, and they taste great. So there's no reason why you can't start incorporating them into your daily routine. But I don't want to stop here. In just a moment, we'll dive into even more foods that can help give your legs that extra strength. Trust me, we've still got a few surprises left in store that will make you feel like you've just discovered a whole new way to nourish your body. So, what do you think, my unstoppable seniors? Have you tried any of these foods before? I'd love to hear how they've worked for you. Share your stories in the comments below. And if you've got any personal tips or favorite leg strengthening foods, don't hold back. You never know, your advice could make all the difference for someone else out there. And as always, if you're part of our unstoppable community, make sure to share this video with your friends and family. The more we support each other, the stronger we all become. Let's keep lifting each other up, one step at a time, and stick around because we've got more healthy tips coming your way. Now that we've covered some of the most effective foods for strengthening your legs, let's move on to the next powerful ingredient you can add to your meals. legumes. You might know them as beans, lentils, or chickpeas, but whatever you call them, they are a goldmine for your leg health. Legumes are packed with protein, which is essential for building and repairing muscles, and they are also an excellent source of iron, an important mineral that helps with oxygen circulation in the body. And as you can imagine, proper oxygen circulation is key to keeping your muscles energized and able to perform at their best. But here's where things get really interesting. Legumes also provide complex carbs and fiber, which means they can support healthy digestion and provide sustained energy throughout the day. This makes them a great food to fuel your legs for everything from short walks to those longer, more strenuous activities that might be part of your regular routine. Whether you're tossing a handful of beans into your soup or making a hearty chickpea salad, there are so many ways to enjoy these little powerhouses. What's even better is that legumes are incredibly versatile, not to mention budget-friendly. You can enjoy them canned, dried, or frozen, and they are easy to cook in large batches, making them an excellent food for meal prepping. So, whether you're having a bean chili, a lentil stew, or a simple hummus dip, adding legumes to your diet will give your legs the nutrients they need to stay strong and sturdy. Now, let's move on to another food that's a real game changer when it comes to keeping your legs and joints healthy: nuts and seeds. You might have heard me talk about the importance of healthy fats before, and nuts and seeds are full of those beneficial fats that help reduce inflammation and keep your joints well lubricated. Think of it like giving your legs the oil they need to move more smoothly, kind of like a car engine. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce joint pain and improve overall mobility. They also provide an excellent source of vitamin E, which acts as an antioxidant to protect your muscles and joints from damage caused by free radicals. So, if you want to keep your legs feeling youthful and pain-free, including nuts and seeds in your diet is a simple yet incredibly effective way to do so. And like legumes, nuts and seeds are super easy to incorporate into your meals. You can sprinkle chia seeds on your morning oatmeal, snack on a handful of almonds, or toss some walnuts into a salad. The possibilities are endless, and you don't need to overthink it. Just add a little handful here and there, and you're giving your legs and joints some much-needed love. Okay, my modern and unstoppable seniors, I know we've covered a lot of food options already, but there's one more ingredient I want to highlight that's often overlooked: berries. Yes, those little colorful fruits that are bursting with flavor also pack a punch when it comes to keeping your legs strong. Berries like strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants, which are fantastic at fighting inflammation. Inflammation can contribute to muscle weakness, stiffness, and joint pain, so by including more berries in your diet, you're helping to combat these issues. But it's not just about fighting inflammation. Berries are also rich in vitamin C, which is key for collagen production. Collagen is a vital protein in your body that helps maintain the strength and flexibility of your muscles, tendons, and ligaments. So, when you snack on a handful of fresh or frozen berries, you're nourishing your legs with the nutrients they need to stay strong, flexible, and ready to move. One of the easiest ways to add berries to your diet is by tossing them into smoothies, adding them to yogurt, or just enjoying them on their own as a refreshing snack. If you love a bit of sweetness in your meals, berries are a great natural option to satisfy your cravings without overloading on sugar. Now, my unstoppable seniors, I know we've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you're feeling inspired to start adding these foods to your daily routine. Just remember, strengthening your legs isn't about one magic food or one perfect meal. It's about consistent, small changes that add up over time. Whether it's adding more salmon, leafy greens, sweet potatoes, eggs, legumes, nuts, or berries to your plate, each of these foods is a step toward healthier, stronger legs. I want to remind you that it's not just about the foods you eat, but also about staying active. While nutrition is incredibly important, regular movement is the key to keeping your legs strong. Whether it's a daily walk, some light stretching, or a bit of strength training, staying active is just as vital as eating well. So, As you incorporate these leg-strengthening foods into your meals, think about how you can stay moving throughout your day. It's all about balance, fueling your body with the right foods and keeping your legs in motion. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you, my modern and unstoppable seniors. What's your favorite food for leg strength? Have you tried any of the tips I've shared today? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're keeping your legs strong and healthy. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends and family so we can all stay strong together. Remember, my friends, it's the small steps you take today that will lead to big results tomorrow. Keep nourishing your body, keep moving, and above all, keep staying unstoppable. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video right here on Wellness for Modern Seniors.